Muy buenas noches, ¿cómo les va? Bienvenidos al segundo programa de Inversiones y Real Estate, aquí desde Doha. Estamos con un colega, él es Șerban Spirea, él es rumano y está aquí en Doha trabajando en el negocio del Real Estate hace más de 10 años y tuvo la gentileza de recibirnos en este hermoso departamento en la zona de Lusail. Y así que vamos a hablar con él, lo presentamos. Hello, Spirea.
Hi.
How are you?
Hi, how are you? Thank you for coming to Doha.
Thank you for
Thank you
receiving
for
me.
having me. Thank you for having me.
Thank you. For start, how long did you come to Doha and why?
I arrived in Doha 2012.
10 years ago.
10 years back. My mother came 15 years ago. So that's the reason. That's the reason I came here. I started real estate 10 years back.
Yeah, but
The reason to be here, I don't know. My mother was here.
you're doing the real estate business in Romania?
No, I was 23 years old when I arrived in Doha.
You are very visionary because the real estate here in Doha is just up.
I was lucky enough to enter in the industry.
Of course.
I didn't know much about it, so I was just lucky. Let's put it this way.
Yeah. And how is the real estate sector in this country and in this city? How do you work here?
As you said, 10 years back was so different from now. It's so dynamic. We are lucky enough to be part of new development, new country. Actually, it's a new country.
Yeah.
So for us, it's so exciting that every year new projects, every year new development, every year we have new cities coming up alive in Qatar.
And you work now with 20 people.
We're having 20 agents active in the market, more partners, more than 20, but 20 is our sales team, which is we are doing leasing, sales, commercial, retail, industrial. Yeah.
And you come here in 2012.
Yes.
And you start in the area, this area, or another area of Doha?
I started as an agent. I started far in Doha, close to Al-Wab area. I don't know if you are familiar with that. It's more of residential area, with villas, compounds, and I was leasing back then properties. I didn't know much about the country, so I was trying to understand how the things are going back then. But now we are one of the largest companies here in Qatar.
Yeah, I know.
We're doing pretty well in terms of online and developing very good agents for the country.
Yeah, congratulations for that.
Thank you so much.
Yeah. Is there an average price of properties?
Average price of properties depends on the location, depends on development, depends on the view, depends of many things.
Here in
and so
Lusail?
on.
Here.
Lusail area, you can say from $300,000 up to $5 million.
Wow.
Yeah.
An apartment like this?
An apartment that we are in can value from $1 million up to 1.5.
Yeah. A lot of people come here to buy this type of apartments.
We have many foreigners interested to buy properties now in Qatar because of, Qatar is very well known now.
Yeah.
Internationally.
Of course.
And
much more with the World Cup.
Yes, exactly. So we are lucky and fortunate enough to be part of Qatar, and it's easier now to present it to our international buyers. So they are interested to invest because there is no tax on income.
Of course.
You can get your residency, you can live here, have healthcare and education for your family. So it's kind of a very good place to be in terms of investing. Yeah.
Of course, no doubt. And I'm short a tour of the city, and I have seen too many houses. Only apartments here, or houses is not the best market?
Houses, you mean villas?
Villas.
Yes. We do have villas for sale, depending on the areas, but definitely there are districts designed for houses, villas, and there are districts designed for towers, high-rise, low-rise, as well as commercial. We are now in Lusail area, entertainment city. It's it's like a district in Lusail.
Yeah.
This district is the one where the whole entertainment is congested. Yeah, you have Vendom Mall behind, you have Kutaifan Island in front with Entertainment Island. So it's very entertaining in this sense. Yeah.
Ahora sí, nos vamos a una pausa y enseguida volvemos con más entrevista a Șerban Spirea.
654-321 Kini 6. Son solo 6 pasitos.
A la suerte hay que ayudarla. Con el Kini estás a 6 pasos de tus sueños. ¿Qué esperás para cumplirlos?
654-321 Kini 6.
Y aquí volvemos en Inversiones y Real Estate, en el segundo bloque de este programa, muy interesante, hablando de todo el mercado inmobiliario aquí en Doha, Qatar, en exclusiva para toda la Argentina y para todo Santa Fe. Silvia, how do you plan your 2023 in the real estate business?
I believe after World Cup, everything will go back to normal.
Yeah.
A lot of supply in the market. Many people will go back. Many people will come in again. Qatar has a vision of 2030. We're following that. We're expecting to increase the number of population as per the Ministry of Labor instruction. So now we are 2.8 with the expectation of growing to 4 million. But definitely we are looking to increase our portfolio of properties for leasing and sales.
Yes.
And this is what we do, yeah.
Of course. And how many properties do you have in sale in your real estate agency?
We have more than 350 individual listings with more than, I can say, I don't know exactly the number, but I can say around 500 to 600 properties for sale currently as an inventory.
Yes.
Corporate and individual owners.
Yeah. FGRealty.
FGRealty, yes.
FGRealty.
Stands from Fine Great Realty.
Okay, we find it on Instagram.
Thank you.
Yeah. And are you already installed in other countries, or you plan to do so in the future?
My plan when I started as an agent.
Yes.
So when I had the plan to open my agency was to definitely franchise internationally. So when I started building technology. So I developed our own CRM, I developed our own public website, we developed our own applications. So this model can be taken all around the world, and that's my dream, my big dream. We opened recently in Romania. We are opening in Dubai.
Yes.
We'll be opening very soon in Riyadh in Saudi. So we kind of try to...
All the Emirates.
Yes. To try to be in GCC, a leading real estate agency.
Of course. Ok. Ahora sí, nos vamos a las propiedades de la semana. Vamos a ver estas dos propiedades en Santa Fe y también le vamos a mostrar, por supuesto, esta de aquí. Y enseguida volvemos con más entrevistas. Bueno, así seguimos con más entrevistas aquí en Inversiones y Real Estate. Seguimos con Șerban. Do you think the World Cup will attract new investors?
The whole world is here now.
Yeah,
I mean, definitely they are enjoying the infrastructure and the nice weather and the nice buildings, and they are enjoying. And definitely the people with finance, they will be looking to invest here. And as I said, there is no tax on income. Very affordable private pricing.
Yes.
No tax on purchasing. Yeah. So it's kind of a free market to invest. We're having a lot of international investors looking now to purchase in Qatar. We're having a huge demand in terms in this term. And yes, we are going to expect a lot more demand after the World Cup.
Of course, of course. And why invest in Doha?
Why to invest? As I said, I think I mentioned several times, no tax on property.
All the benefits.
Yes, free Qatar residency permit that allows you to open your business. It allows you to have education. It allows you to kind of be a citizen. And
the country
opens for you, yes. Before it was not this case, but since few years, Qatar gave the chance for the investors to come here and invest. Control property supply. As you know, Qatar is a very tiny region in the peninsula. I always compare it with Monaco for Europe. I look at it as a very well-controlled place in terms of property supply. So they're not building more than the demand. Yes. So that gives an advantage to the investors, where they're not going to come up with a huge supply they bought 3 years back, and then the properties capital gain. Yes, capital gain goes down. So the property values always rise, and I think it has to be an interest for international market. Yeah.
Yeah, of course. And do you think it's the market of the future? You tell me.
If I'm here, I would lie to say not. I've traveled multiple places. And it's not that I'm personally attached to Qatar, but I believe Qatar is super stable.
Yes.
We've went through challenging times, as you know, for the past 5 years, and Qatar stayed solid.
Yes.
And it's even more solid now after the World Cup. The whole international market looks at Qatar as an opportunity, and we feel that energy from outside. And again, we are lucky enough and fortunate enough to be in this place and promote it internationally. And definitely, whoever has a sense of value, sense of quality, and sense of hospitality and good return on investments, they will be looking to be here in Qatar.
Ok. Ahora sí, nos vamos a la última pausa de Inversiones Real Estate y ahora volvemos con más entrevistas, la última del programa, y enseguida volvemos con más Inversiones y Real Estate. Gracias.
Son solo 6 pasitos, 16. 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, 16. Son solo 6 pasitos.
A la suerte hay que ayudarla. Con el Kini estás a 6 pasos de tus sueños. ¿Qué esperás para cumplirlos?
6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, 16.
Tercer y último bloque de Inversiones Real Estate. Estamos en esta interesantísima entrevista. Seguimos con ella. Șerban.
Yes.
Șerban. Any advice of anyone who wants to undertake here?
Any advice for undertake here? You mean to buy a property or?
For buy a property or for being here to invest? What's your advice?
I advise before stepping in Qatar, because I know many people think Qatar is UAE or Dubai, or international, which is not the case.
Okay.
Qatar by itself is a single country that operates with its rules and its regulations. That's why they can control their investments properly. So I've mentioned property supply is controlled by the state of Qatar, and Qatar National Bank. So definitely come and experience, understand if you like the place, if you understand how the expats are living here and how they have sustained themselves here.
Yes.
And after that, understand if you want to leave and then invest in Qatar. This is I would do. I would place myself as a newcomer in this region, but definitely a return on investments without even thinking. We have return from 6 to 8%. So, as you know, inflation is going up to the roof. It's much safer to keep your money in a property that generates income from 6 to 8% than just keep them in the bank,
of course,
which every day you lose. Yeah.
Okay. Bueno, y ahora sí, para despedirnos de Șerban, nice to meet you.
It's a pleasure.
Thank you for being here. I feel so likely here. Really.
Thank you. Welcome to Qatar. I recommend you're part of the world to come and visit us more.
Of course.
Be interested to look around, experience
we come
this part of the.
A lot of time here because it's a very.
And I hope you win the World Cup.
Yeah.
I like Messi a lot.
Of course. You know Messi?
Yeah, of course.
Or you know in person?
No. Of course not. No, I'm a fan. Just.
Okay. No.
Welcome at any time.
Okay. Thank you so much, Șerban. Bueno, y ahora sí llegamos al final del programa, un programa interesantísimo realmente, con una entrevista que creo que les va a gustar a todos, espero que así sea. Y bueno, lo dejamos con las placas de las redes sociales para que nos sigan allí, no solo en el Instagram, sino también en nuestro canal de YouTube, donde puede ver no solo este programa, sino todos los anteriores y los que se vendrán, por supuesto, y escribirnos para consultarnos por las propiedades de la semana y también por preguntas para los próximos invitados, sugerir lo que ustedes deseen, allí lo pueden hacer. Y ahora sí, agradecerles a nuestros auspiciantes, por supuesto, a la gente de la oficina allí en Corrientes y 9 de Julio, la familia Conde, a la gente de CP Imagen, Andrés Postigo y toda su familia, a la gente de Índigo, que se ha sumado hace un par de semanas aquí al auspiciar el programa de Inversiones y Real Estate, a José Lacatz y toda su familia de El Rubí, y por supuesto a la gente de Picnic, que nos trae estas exquisitas cosas, no solo en los programas, sino después de ellos, para compartir con nuestros invitados. Los dejo, será hasta la semana que viene en más Inversiones y Real Estate Mundial, desde aquí, desde Doha, Qatar. Gracias. La Perla son 2 bahías artificiales con todos estos complejos exclusivos. Impresionante. Y allá atrás siguen construyendo. Ya estamos llegando al estadio Lusail, que solamente de paso hoy, porque vamos a ver el partido inaugural en Al Bayat. Y es camino a Lusail, por donde pasamos. Llegamos en la estación de metro hasta la mismísima puerta del estadio. Como siempre, todo impecable. Más del Qatar Cultural Village, ahora lo estamos viendo desde arriba. Enorme anfiteatro, donde le decías recién, no solo transmiten los partidos, sino que hay obras de teatro, obras culturales, para todos los aficionados de la Copa del Mundo 2022. Así se ve lo que es la bahía, de fondo la Perla y alguna de las tantas playas de Qatar Beach.